Berlin is a city with football history, but no true ruler of the capital. That changes today. We take charge of Blau-Weiß 1890 Berlin and attempt the ultimate rebuild. No big signings, no financial takeovers, just youth. A new generation of Berlin footballers will rise through the academy, fight through the leagues, and aim for the very top of German football. One goal: reclaim the capital. Built, not bought.
Hello and welcome back to Reclaiming the Capital. So, we beat Lotte 4-0, Tarkes, Norfus and Bruxelles getting 2. We rotated and still won comfortably. Today, though, we've got Stuttgart and Augsburg in the first games of the season, and we are predicted to finish 8th. I would like us to finish top 5, personally. I think that's where we're at. They say 8th, so we'll have to wait and see. But where were Stuttgart? Should be finishing just above us, so a win against Stuttgart will be good. So we have Nagal in goal, Schwartz, Viscane, Traore and Cardicio at the back, T-Bag and Hansen in midfield. Bayer is on his way back but not fully fit yet. And then we've got Turkman, Home and Marks out wide of Porcel up top. We're pushing forward. Things are going to be good, hopefully. But yeah, the game that I played in between, it was comfortable, never looked in doubt. This, however, will give us a bit more of an insight to whether or not being attacking is the right move. We may have to go back to the balanced. I may use the balance during things like Champions League when we get to the latter stages, because we need to be a bit more sitting back, or, you know, Dortmund or Bayern Munich, Bayern Leverkusen away potentially, when we're playing some of the bigger boys. But I just want to have a bit of fun this season, you know. I don't think we're ready to win the league, even though we did. I don't think that we're at that stage yet where we're going to keep winning. You never know, though, and hopefully we will, but it's easier said than done. Like I said, I think last season was a bit of a obscurity. I think we're close, but we're not there yet. I think we need another couple of years, but we are in real danger here. And Canus puts it in the back of the net to give Stuttgart the lead. That was poor defending. We've not had a shot, which is baffling to me. I quite like the look of that. I so wish... I'm going to have a little look around for skins, because I want some of these panels to be bigger. And I don't care about other panels, so I might see if there's any skins around after this episode. Or I will see. It's just a few little things that I don't like. Home. Go on, home. Oh, home. That was poor, mate. Really poor. Let's demand more. I put play for set pieces on now that we've got Porcel. I think it's something I wanted to try, as we have a giant. Oh, and the young French centre-back that we bought in, the one with 20 jumping reach, I'm going to loan him out this season so he can get plenty of game time, because I think that's what he needs at the moment. And I don't think he would get it here just yet. I don't think he's that good. But in replacement, I'm potentially bringing in a beautiful young boy who is 16, the centre back, as our fourth choice. And at 16, it's more about training than playing. So we'll bring him in. He will play, but not week in, week out. And as a backup, but being in and around the first team, I'm sure will help him out considerably. But as things stand, we're not quite at the races today, especially going forward. Things like that keep happening. I mean, we're not terrible, but we're not shooting enough. Right, Hansen's tired, so I'm going to bring him off. I'm going to bring on Oliver. Sounds weird, but he's learning the position, and in the last game played really well there. So fingers crossed he can do that again. Go on, Marks. Yes, headed across. Ooh, should have done better there. Come on, boys. Yes, plays it forward. Marks, if he's onside. It's a corner, so he must have been. But it comes to nothing. Yeah, Home and Porcel not shown up today. So Holmes coming off for an Igloo. I'm thinking I'm going to throw Turkman up top and then bring on Olnik. Is he good there? No, I'm going to play him there. Oh, and Traore is dead, so Zaitsev can come on for him. Probably not the best one, but we need to make it. Hopefully we can. Oh, great. Good clearance. Unfortunately, Turkman can't quite get his head to it. But I'm hoping that just flicking things around a bit might give us a bit more oomph up top. I'm going to demand more as well. Yeah. Okay. This is the way we're playing. We've just not really had many decent chances. In fact, their XG's pretty low. It's unfortunate we're 2-0 down because it's got 0-0 written all over it looking at the stats. But hopefully we can get this and turn it around. Well played, Teabag. Plays it forward. Olnik, Schwartz, Igloo. Turks sprays it out to Marks. Marks cuts inside and puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-1. Right. That's a good start. Keep going, please. Get another goal. Game's looking a little bit better now. Let's encourage. Teabag could probably come off for Yilmaz. Oliver's tiring already. He's only just come on the pitch. Made all my subs now, unfortunately. And this is early in the season, so players are going to get tired faster. But we should. Yes. And again. Yes. Olnik to Marks, back to Olnik, back to Marks. Good ball through. Turkman, is he onside? I think he is getting there. Oh. Yes. Oh, superb play there from Marks and Turks. Joining together again. Those two. Oh, they've saved us over the last few years, and he's really done it again today. Look at that. Marks set up by Turkman, and then Turkman set up by Marks, returning the favour. And it's a 2-2 draw at the end of the day. Okay, we didn't get the result, but I like what I saw towards the end of the game. Now it's time to go for our second game against Augsburg. I'll see you when we're ready for that. So, unfortunately, I had a crash straight after the last game. I had to replay it 3 or 4 times to eventually get a draw. We kept winning, which was, yeah. So I managed to get a 1-1 draw, just so you've seen it. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I could do. Today we've got Augsburg, but before we do that, we have bought in another player. Mazzino is in. Wait, you've already seen him. Okay, he's here now. That was weird. We've bought in Patrizio. He is a centre-back, 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Really good centre-back. 18, so managed to get him in just before his 19th birthday. But he is very good at the football and comes in as one of our starting centre-backs. Unfortunately, Cardoso is out with an injury for 3 to 10 days, and Mazzino is out for 9 to 12 days, and he was one of the new boys, worth 44 million. We spent 16 on him. That's insane. And again, as another thing that happened was just before it crashed. In fact, when I clicked on this, it crashed. Nagao picked up an injury, but it crashed. I think it was quite a long-term injury. That's what I managed to get. I think it said 3 to something months. And then the game crashed. So, you know, do what you can. But anyway, the team to play today is Nagao in goal, Schwartz, Patricio, Traore and Tokars at the back, Teabag and Hansen in midfield, with Home, Turkman and Marks behind Porcel up top. Unfortunately, that 16-year-old that I wanted to bring in didn't join us. I think they must have offered him a new contract and he chose to stay where he was. But we will keep an eye on him. And there's a young 17-year-old I've found from Bayern Leverkusen that we might look to bring in, but he'll be in like the under-19s or the second squad. He won't be coming in for the main team. It's just see how he does type deal. Fairly cheap, $1 million or 2. So, yeah, that's something that we'll do. And we did loan out the guy from Paris Saint-Germain who came in with a 20 jumping reach. I think he's got the potential to do well, needs regular football, so he's gone out somewhere where he can get regular football. I don't think he was good enough to misplace or deplace any of our centre-backs. Having said that, we bought someone new in that was good enough to displace them, so he may have become that good, but I think get him a season under his belt and see where he's up to then. Probably will be able to sell for a profit. In fact, most of the players that I've bought in this summer are already worth millions more than I paid. Go on, Turks. Plays it out to Marks. Crosses it. Purcell grabs his second goal of the season. Yes, he did score the goal in the 1-1 draw. Maybe I should have mentioned that, but yeah. I'm so annoyed that happened. I've weirdly, since the last update, I think was like the World Cup update, I've had 2 or 3 crashes. Before that, I didn't have any for ages. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It could just be that the save's getting older. But, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do as our last save. Got no ideas at the moment. So if you have any ideas, pop it down in the description if there's anything you would like to see. My thought might be to do a video on each Premier League team. I'll make the transfers and then just sort of holiday the season through, and we'll see how my transfers impact the season. So we'll maybe do one with me not doing anything, and then one with me making transfers. I think that could be quite interesting to see, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, obviously. But yeah, we're playing, you know, okay today. Could be better, but go on, teabag. I like that spray ball out to the wing backs. And then Holmes there. Home now runs out wide, which is and then cuts in. That's what I like about this formation. Oh, unlucky teabag. I like the effort. Good shot. I've also started training people on their sort of penalties and free kicks and stuff. I think that's going to make a massive difference. His home plays it to Schwartz. Home over the top towards Marks, who's unable to get there, and they could catch us on the break. That was a poor defensive run. Who was that? Patricio. Oh, mate. Let's demand more. We have got subs we can make, though, so we have now, I think, got a stronger bench than we had last season, and that goes all the way across to Home, who slots it in the back of the net to make it 2-1. Happy days from a set piece, working it nicely. That's something we need to do more of. Tarkaz playing really well. Central midfield could do a bit better. So let's have a look. Hansen's going to come off for Olnek. I could bring Teabag off for Yilmaz. And Turks. You know what? Let's play Hella there. Why not? See how Hella does it just behind the striker. We're 1-0 up. Probably not the best time for experimenting any, but hey-ho. I think it's also time now. Go on. Torre! Heads it in. Superb play. Larson is going to come on at left back now. I think that's probably worth it. Is that our 5? No, we've got one more. I would like to bring on Igloo for Home. Oh, I undid it. Igloo for Home. go. Just freshen up, keep people going. Problem is, we don't, after the two, we haven't got anyone that can play right/left back. So that's something we may have to look at in January. A backup, a third choice in both positions that could play either side, I think would work really well. If we can find one. But the issue I have is, because we're going for young players, we'd need to train them. So maybe I train one of them to do both sides. Could be the way forward. But we have won that 3-2. Good result there. And we will just hold fire so we can look at when we're going to come back. Oh, it's got to be Barcelona and Benfica, I think, is when we'll be back tomorrow. We'll play the Paderborn off camera and play Barcelona and Benfica. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.